I want people to fucking kill each other when we play. And he's like, no, we can't have that on every song. And I'm like, fuck, why not? Hi, I'm Piper. I am the vocalist of Roman Candle. And you are listening to the Chronicles of with Tom and Jamie.
This is where the stories roll. The Chronicles of
Ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, you know we love to bring you exciting bands that get the TCO Pod seal of approval, and this week is no different. This week's guests are getting ready to release their debut album, Unadulterated, on April 24th. Ooh, how exciting. So strap in, commit no blasphemous acts, and watch something happy, as this interview leads you to places you wouldn't want to go with a gun. As we welcome Piper Ferrari to bring you the Chronicles of Roman Candle.
Oh my god, I love that. That was so cool. Thank you guys.
Not at all.
We love a pun.
That was really
Well, Jamie loves a pun. Sometimes I can sit here in absolute disgust. No, I'm joking. Piper, first things first, before we really get into all the cruxy, deliciousy stuff of Roman Candle, how has your personal Wednesday treated you so far?
It's good. It is noon where I'm at. I just had coffee and my vibe bands just hit, so I'm ready to yap. It's a great day. It's yeah.
I forgot. I always get confused with time zones. Like I never remember like what sort of where you are in the day, because obviously we've now hit the end of ours, but yours has essentially begun.
Yeah. This is usually when my workday starts, is like 11 or 12. So it's great.
Nice.
What time is it where you guys are?
8 p.m.
5 past. Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's late.
Yeah. That's why we're so tired and you're wide awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
She's learning.
Please sneak that into a song somewhere. Delish.
Dude, I'm going to. Like, I love that so much. I'm literally going to do that. No one's going to know what I'm talking about. And I'm just going to make it my.
Exactly. It's going to be wonderful.
So, Piper, how we like to start these things is take them right back to childhood, back to the days of young little Miss Piper. What did you want to be when you were growing up? Has it always been music for you or something completely different?
So I always wanted to do music, but the way I was brought up, my family was like we're pretty poor growing up. I don't know how to say that other than just saying it, but so yeah, I was trying to find like a better way to word that, but yeah, I grew up pretty poor. So I always, in the back of my mind, wanted to do music. Like I would listen to like Paramore and like Evanescence, and I'd be like, oh my God, like I want to do that. And I played instruments growing up. I played cello, I played guitar, but I never thought it would actually happen. So there was always like something else that I would do that was still artistic. Like I wanted to be a writer when I was a kid, and then I got a little bit older, and then I was like, oh, what if I be a photographer? And then somehow I ended up becoming a designer in music, and then Roman Candle started, and then it was like, oh, I get to actually do this now. And it was something I never thought would actually happen. So I'm very grateful.
What I love, though, is you said Paramore and Evanescence. I mean, you couldn't be any further from those bands. Yeah. That's incredible.
They were the staples, though, growing up. Like, Evanescence was my mom's favorite band, and they're still my favorite band. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if it's cringe to say it, but I fucking love that band. And I would, like, watch all their music videos, and they'd always be on the TV or on the radio, and I'd be like, damn, I wish that was me.
And then nothing wrong with having them as your favourite band. They're my best friend's favourite band. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Evanescence?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I get clowned on sometimes for saying that, but like I don't give a fuck. Like that band is so good. I think I don't know. I think being in like playing a genre like screamo or like hardcore, like a lot of people can get really pretentious. And like if I don't say my favorite band is like some really obscure band that like no one's heard of, then like I'm a poser.
Okay.
Yeah.
The strangest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, like
yeah, no, I know. I mean, it could just be the people that I've been friends with that just suck.
Yeah.
I'm blaming it on the scene, but I think it might just be the friends. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Go on, Jerry.
That's because I'm with you for getting abuse for your favourite band. My favourite band in the world is Kiss, so you can only imagine the abuse I've got for that.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, mostly from him.
Yeah.
You mentioned that your mum's favorite band, obviously, as she loved Evanescence as well, and that sort of thing. Like, how did you even get into the alternative scene? Was it through your parents, or did you like people at school, or how did you even discover rock music?
Yeah. So my mom listened to a lot of like the mainstream, like kind of early 2000s, like new metal, like dad rock kind of stuff. But then my
Oh,
uncle, who I'm
that
really close
hurts.
with, what?
You called it
Calling
dad
new
rock,
metal
and I was just
dad
like,
rock.
Oh
oh,
my God, but it is, but
Oh,
it
oh,
is.
oh.
Pearl Jam is dad rock. Just that's just a fact.
yeah.
It's
I love
fair.
them, but
Sorry, I didn't mean to
I'm
interrupt. Just
sorry.
speak with your answer, Piper. Sorry, it's okay. Please continue.
Um, but my uncle, who I'm really close with, he listened to he's the one that put me onto like all the cool stuff, like all the screamo, all the like he's the one that showed me Poison the Well. And he's the one
Oh,
that showed me like Saddest Landscape and like Small Brown Bike, like all those like kind of deeper cuts because he was going to shows. He's my mom had me when she was 16, I think, to put this into context. So
Okay.
he's also 16, or he's 16 years older than me. So I was just young enough, but also like to not go to shows, if that makes sense. Like they were
mm.
doing that. I couldn't quite go yet. So he was like, oh, this is the shit I listened to when I was your age, and like put me onto that. So yeah, I got all that from him.
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that. But at what point did you go from like I like this sort of music, this is great, to I want to do this, like I want to front my own band and be a singer?
I was before Roman Candle, I was in this like shitty screamo band called So Without. It was like very bedroom scrams, like we recorded the whole EP in a closet. And I dude, it's there's some lore. But yeah, I remember like I think I was literally at work and I was listening to this. Have you guys heard of the band Foxtails?
No.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. I think if you like the stuff we do, they're like big inspo for me. But yeah, I was listening to them, and I think it was the first time I heard a girl screaming in a way that wasn't like super like mainstream.
Mm.
Like it was the first like true screamo, like femme vocals, and I was like, wow, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard. Actually, I'm sorry, I need to go back on that. I think the vocalist goes, I think they're non-binary, but still, at the time, I was like, wow, this is crazy. I've never heard anything like this. And then I was like, wait, I could do that. I want to do that. And then I was talking to my friends, and they were like, yeah, let's do it. And then we just wrote an EP in a closet, and that's kind of how that started.
So your vocals are self-taught.
Yeah.
Wow. It's all
I'm
I could
literally
think.
just like screaming as loud as I can. Like there's no like rhyme or reason to it.
Holy shit.
That's impressive.
That's blown me away. Yeah,
Yeah.
that has literally blown me away.
Oh my God, thank you. Yeah, I literally just started like screaming into a pair of like Apple headphones, and I was like, that's how it started, and then I just kept doing it.
I was going to ask, how did you even discover you can do this? Was it literally like singing along to your favorite bands and be like, hey, I'm not bad at this?
It was when I decided that I wanted to start a band with my friend Coyote. And then I literally was just in the car and I was like, can I even do that? And then I just tried. I literally just screamed. And I was like, yeah, okay, I could do that. Let's go record an album. And that's kind of just how that went. It was very like, dude, we did the whole thing in one day. And that band kind of popped off a little bit in the screamo scene. And that's how it started. Was I was just like, can I do this? Yeah, I can do it. All right, let's do it.
Love that. I absolutely love that. I love that confidence to be like, yeah, I can do this. Let's go.
Thank
Like,
you.
that's incredible. That is fucking
Hard at
incredible.
first. It was really tough. Like I was so nervous when I first started like doing vocals like that like no one could be in the room when I was doing it. That's why it was I was screaming in his closet just because I didn't want anyone to see me do it. And then yeah, it's kind of still the same with Roman Candle. Like when we're recording vocals, I don't want anyone there except for Jonas. And he is only there because he has to be. Otherwise,
Oh,
I can just do it by myself.
I imagine it's more of a professional setting than a closet now, though, as well, to be fair.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. It's a
A little
wardrobe
bit.
now.
Yeah. I have a
Just
microphone
increase
now.
the space. Yeah.
So that's cool.
So obviously you said you and your band So Without then. So how did Roman Candle become a thing?
Jonas, who is the guitarist, and he records and writes like everything for Roman Candle. He was in So Without for like a month. Like we played a couple shows together. We needed a bass player, and he had recorded So Without. So him and I like really bonded over music. The early 2000s, dad rock, him and I really clicked on because he's a bit older than me. Bonded over that, and then yeah, So Without fell apart, and I was like, I like writing music with you. Let's start a new band, and then that's how Roman Candle started.
So how where did Alex and Sergio come into the fold then? Was it just like, hey, we need band members? Like,
Kinda, yeah. So we had a drummer before Alex. His name's Bryson. Very talented kid. But yeah, I didn't. No bad blood. Didn't work out with him. So then we played a show in. I think it was our like one of our first couple shows we played in LA. Alex's band was playing. And it's really funny because that show, I didn't really get to talk to him. I didn't know him very well, but he like lost a bet and had to shave the top of his head. So he had a skullet.
Okay.
And this was like 2 years before him being in the band. And then Bryson leaves the band. We're looking for another drummer. Jonas is like, we should hit up Alex. And I'm like, who the fuck is Alex? And he's like, the dude that had the skullet. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then we hit up Alex. Alex is hella down. And then I'm going through pictures on my phone and I find like I literally haven't spoken to this guy in like 3 years, 2 or 3 years, but I saw like I still had that picture of him and that's all I knew about him. Super cool dude though. I love that guy. He was just 100% down to be in the band. He drove out to Vegas and, talked to us a little bit. And then Sergio was just a friend of ours and he recorded with Jonas a bunch in his other bands, and he's also a really amazing bass player. So like he's a bass player too. He's not just like a guitarist that can play bass. Like he's a bass player, which is really important for us. So yeah, we were just like, hey, you want to be in this band and play shows with us and do all this? And they were like, yeah, let's do it. And that was kind of it.
Perfect.
love that.
Absolutely perfect. I asked this question because I'm always intrigued as to what came first. But
hmm
the name, Roman Candle, how did that come about? But what came before it?
Ooh, we didn't have a name before Roman Candle. We were
Okay.
toying around ideas, but we couldn't land on anything. I suggested that we covered Roman Candle by Elliott Smith because that's one of my favorite songs. And I was like, this would be really cool if we like made it heavy. And then Jonas was like, let's just name the band Roman Candle. And I was like, that's a really good idea. Okay, there we go. It was the very early stages of the band. Like we had a couple songs like kind of written, so I was just throwing out the idea of the cover and we didn't even have a name yet, and that just stuck.
I love it. That's just so easy.
It's
A lot of
brilliant.
people
Yeah,
are there for age with dictionaries or like things on in the internet, just using the Google wheel or whatever, going like something's got to come up. He just went,
yeah.
"Well, I really like that song." Oh, there you go.
Well, we were doing that at first. We were sending back just like a bunch of random ass like words and other things. There was one that Jonas had that we almost went with. I can't even remember what it was. It was a word that I didn't even know. It's a type of like artificial sweetener. Starts with an S. I can't remember what it
Oh,
was, but it's almost the name. But I said no because I didn't know if I was even pronouncing it right. So I was like, no, that can't be that one. See,
Yeah,
I can't even remember what it was. But yeah, Roman Candle was the one we were just like, yeah, let's do it.
I don't know if you want to be called or something after an artificial sweetener. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really.
It
Do you know
doesn't
what
fit.
No, I think if you, especially if you listen to you as well, they'd be like, "Oh, they're named after a sweetener," and you're there like melting faces.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
this isn't very sweet.
oh, it's absolutely glorious. Um,
But oh, sorry.
no, no, yo.
I was going to say, like, considering you guys first released music in 2022, you've currently got what 2.8 million streams, 400,000 YouTube views. Like, how did you go about getting your name out there? Because that is fucking impressive numbers, considering you've only been going what 4 years.
Thank you. Yeah, we got really lucky. We had a video of us playing an empty pool in Vegas. There was this really packed show, and it was when we first became a band. We had only been a band for like maybe 5 or 6 months when we played that show, and it popped off, and a video of us went viral on TikTok, truthfully. And that just kind of
Okay.
was the start of it. Then after that, we just played a million shows off that EP. which is crazy, dude. Like we traveled to the UK, we traveled all around the States, just off 5 songs, and I still
That's
think like that still blows my mind. It's fucking insane.
That's
stuff from a social
nuts.
media platform to just go, all right, cool, now you're world famous, you're going to go to Australia, go to Kuwait, let's just go to Antarctica. You know what I mean? You're going, hold on, what the fuck?
Dude, it was like overnight. It was crazy. That video went viral, and then I got Jeremy Bolm from Touche hit us up and wanted us to play their I think it was a stage 4. No, It Survived by anniversary show. And that was the first like really big show we played, and then it was just up from there. It was crazy because before that, like we had shows in Vegas that were popping off. And we played a couple shows in like Southern California, and like they weren't bad. They were fine. But it just like literally took off. It was like a spark.
Mad.
Unreal. Amazing. Well, this power of social media is
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. It's crazy. I hate to say it, but it really is.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
really powerful tool. Like fuck TikTok, but also like I wouldn't have this without it. So
So thank you, but fuck you, but thank you so
yeah,
much.
exactly.
Weirdly, oh,
Go on, Jamie.
I was going to say, like, weirdly enough, my next question was about social media and platforms like TikTok because they are playing such a big role in bands nowadays. I was going to say, is that something you embrace? But the fact you just said "fuck you, TikTok," I'm going to guess no.
I mean, I embrace it in the sense of like I know it's a necessary evil. And like
Yes.
I get on the guys a lot in the band because they're all old heads and they don't want to use social media and I get it. Like it's an evil platform, but it's also like there's kind of no way around it right now, unless you're a band that has like been established and like already has like a good following that you had before social media, it's really hard to do much if you're not active on it. And even like for myself, like I'm a graphic designer outside of the band, and like I get all of my work from Instagram. Like 90% of the client work I have is directly from Instagram. And it sucks, but it's also, I don't know, it's a necessary evil. I don't agree with bands though that are like trying to write a song so they get a trending audio on TikTok.
Mhm.
I think that's a really like depressing mindset to go into it with. I think there's a way to do it that is authentic, and can still be successful.
Yeah.
I think that if you can find that balance of like staying true to yourself and true to what you want to do, but also like still feeding into the algorithm just a tiny bit, being consistent with posting is kind of just the biggest thing. It's not about like writing a song that people will put over a slideshow of pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Your lyrics, Piper. You mentioned earlier that you said that you wanted to be a writer at some point when you were younger, and obviously now you're sort of putting that in there with the band at the same time. Are they very personal to you? Do you then write something a bit more story based or political in any way? Where's your inspiration come from?
It's all personal. I think it's really cool when bands like are able to be like political and write about stuff like that. I don't think that I'm that person. I think that with the kind of stuff we're doing, it has to be really personal for me to like
Hmm.
really like, get that level of like aggression out. But yeah, it usually starts off with like some kind of like poem or like, a string of words that really doesn't make sense. And then I come up with a pattern, like vocal pattern. And then when I go to the studio, then Jonas and I are kind of like rearranging something I already had made to fit song format. So like repeating lines and then like, adding things to fit like a certain pattern. It's a lot of back and forth. There's no just like I'm writing a song, here's the song.
Okay.
Mm, I like that.
Because I love it. What I absolutely love in Blasphemous Acts when you say "run for your life," but you like whisper it and then it just goes straight in. Absolutely
Thank
fucking
you.
loved that.
Thank
Um,
you.
but can we watch something happy? When you also sang "If I didn't do anything, why do I feel so guilty?" Was just like, oh, oh,
Thank you. Oh my God.
yeah, I absolutely love it. So yeah, no, that was just like moments like things like that where it's something so simple as 4 words when you say "run for your life" and then just boots in, makes you want to go like, oh, I'm just gonna pick this fucking wall in or something. It's like
Yeah.
just it's unbelievable that the power that has.
Thank
Um,
you.
I know that obviously I'm not going to say it's just because you're here. I'm going to say it's because it's also true. The album is fucking incredible.
Thank you so much.
I literally sent it. Well, I didn't send it. I sent some of the songs that are on Spotify.
It's
Just to
okay to leak
clarify,
it.
anyone listening.
No, I don't care. Honestly, I think that's kind of cool. I wish someone would leak it. That'd be kind of sick.
Okay.
Like, damn, you guys like it that much? That's really fucking cool. Go ahead.
But
The
yeah,
gangster. No, I'm not
I got
joking.
some friends that I know are into that sort of scene as well, and I was like, "You need to listen to this." And she was like, "Oh my god, this is so me. Thank you so much." And
Yeah,
then I
thank
think she's just got your back catalogue blasting out on her Alexa as we speak. Um, but to be honest with you, I don't know where I was going with this. I loved the lyrics are in there. Yeah, I've even wait, bear with. I've even taken a snapshot, right,
Oh wow.
of
Uh-huh.
consider me when you're not in the room. The fact that at the end when you say consider me even though I fucking hate you, but you absolutely went hell for fucking leather, and I was like, yeah, Piper, like fucking yeah, I'm with you. I fucking hate them too.
Oh my God, thank you. Dude, that's something I try really hard to like um I want all of our lyrics to be very like direct and like in your face. Like I don't want I think the like something happy is a good example. Like people listening to that, I want it to be like, "Oh, what is the song about?" But I don't want anyone to read the words and be like, "What does that mean?" Like I don't ever want to go
Yeah.
too like poetic with it, you know? Like I love lyrics that are just very blunt and honest and just like, "No, I'm saying exactly what I'm saying and I'm not hiding behind any fancy words or, you know, metaphors to get it out there."
Yeah.
I love it because there is a lot of bands where you listen to the lyrics and like, it's beautiful, but I don't really know what it means. But
Yeah.
you guys are just like, yep, got it.
Yeah. It means I hate you. That's it, you know?
You mentioned earlier about the graphic design and stuff like that because you do all the visual design for the band as well. Is that like important to you to have that hands-on approach for this project, or is it just a way of saving money at the end of the day as well?
No, it's really really important to me. I just love doing it. I love my job, and you know there are times where I'm like, fuck, like I wish, like I'm so busy. I wish I could just pass this on to someone else. And you know, I know actually we did. The little star logo that we have, I
Hmm.
hired my friend Harry, who's a very talented designer. He's one of my favorite designers because there are times where like I overthink it too much because it is so
Hmm.
personal to me that like I'll
Yeah.
go back and forth. Like that little star, it looks so simple, but like I've been trying to come up with something like that since 2022.
Holy
And
shit.
I literally did like everything I made. I was like, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. So I outsourced for that. But I don't know, it's important one because like I get to do whatever I want and I don't really get to do that with design stuff. Like it's always like I'm building it, but I'm always building it for someone else.
Yeah.
And like I have the personal stuff I post on Instagram, which is just like a print or something, but to have something like physical that is like I had every say in this is really important to me.
I love that. The album artwork as well is so
Thank
fucking
you.
cool. I don't know why this really stood out to me. I love the way it says unadulterated, an album by Roman Candle. I don't know why, but just that an album by bit really captured my imagination. I was like, no one does that. That's brilliant.
Thank you. Typography is really important to me, so that was important to have that on there. And also I was thinking like when I'm at a record store and I'm just like browsing albums, like that would stand out to me for sure. Like
Hmm.
just seeing the text because like you said, no one really does that. It's usually just like a picture on the album cover, which is cool, but you don't really see a lot of super text heavy covers, so thank
No,
you.
I, it's brilliant. It really is. But let's talk about the album coming out April 24th, unadulterated. How does it feel? How excited are you? So close to getting this out there now.
I'm so excited, dude. We've been working on this. Like I said, we put out our first EP in 2022, and we've been working on this since then. Um, so I'm so excited to get it out there. I'm excited to play new songs too. Like I'm so sick of playing those 5 songs from the EP. So yeah, I'm stoked. We really poured our hearts into it, and I'm happy it's finally coming out.
You've released 7 singles off it already. So, like,
Hmm.
over half are already out. Like, have they been well received? And is that something you wanted to do to give people a bit of a flavor and a bit of a taste of what's to come?
Yeah, I don't. The 7 singles part was not entirely, I wasn't super stoked on that. That was more of a label call, to be honest.
Okay.
And that goes back to the social media thing because like everyone's attention span is so small nowadays that
Yeah.
like you have to always like you have to be really in everyone's face to be like we're coming out with an album. Here's a million songs. I think we could have gone with like five personally, because I hate that like the album's gonna come out and there's only like three songs that people haven't heard, which is like I don't know, kind of sucks. But at the same time, it helped a lot. Like I feel like we were able to, landing those stupid Spotify algorithmic playlists is that shit helps a lot. And it helps a lot, like, to constantly be like, here's something, here's something, here's something. Pay attention, pay attention. So yeah, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword for sure.
Yeah, because a lot of people now are like, that was amazing, what's next? That was
Yeah,
amazing, what's next? So when the album comes out on the 24th, hopefully people are like, oh shit, it's just like quite a few times, and hopefully don't go, that was fantastic, what's next? What's coming out next?
yeah, I think it is going to be exactly like that. And it got to like I think after our fifth single, everyone was like, "Okay, where's the album?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like what are we doing? Like, what is this all leading up to?" I think it was a little, I don't know, it was a little excessive, but it unfortunately did work. So I will say the label was right.
Yeah. So it's like they knew what they were doing, bastards.
They did. God damn it. I wish they didn't.
But what made you go EP album? Because I know a lot of bands tend to go EP. Let's maybe just try a little bit more EP again. You know what I mean? And maybe like get a feel for it. But you've just gone, nah, fuck it. Here's a full length. Enjoy that.
I think a lot of that was we were touring so much on the EP that we didn't really have time to write another EP. And
Okay.
also, like, because everything happened so fast, we were getting so many label offers, which is so cool. Not complaining. Like, that was so sick. But, like, they all immediately wanted an LP. They immediately wanted, like,
Okay.
they didn't want, they didn't want to sign us for an EP. So it was just the pressure to do something huge right after was like from the start that we didn't really have an option.
Did you already have songs in the back pocket though when that was coming around? Did you already have, or was it a case of fuck, we need to write a full length and now?
Yeah, we had a couple. So the first song we wrote after the EP was Nothing Is Original.
Yeah.
We wrote that one. And then we had, I think, after Nothing Is Original, I think it was Something Happy. Because I know we were playing Something Happy and Nothing Is Original as unreleased songs on every tour we went on because we needed, we can't play a full set with just five songs.
Yeah.
I was really stoked on that. And even with the two songs, it was still like the EP is so short, it was still like a 12-minute set.
Oh,
Like
fucking
it was
hell.
kind of funny. Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, so we had those two, and then we took a long time off. I think we took close to a year off of playing shows, which kind of bit us in the ass. But yeah, we did that to really focus on building out the full length.
Where did the name Unadulterated come from?
I don't know. It just spawned like in my head. I don't know where it came from, but we actually had the album name picked out before we wrote any of the songs for it, which I think
Oh,
really helped develop the theme of the album.
did the writing process, the record, any of it, did any of this album at all, and this record push you out your comfort zone? Were there any moments where you're like, I think I want to try this and see if people, will resonate with this? Or was it a case of, let's just stick to Roman Candle, what we do, here you go?
No, I think all of it was very out of our comfort zone. There was a lot of times too where like Jonas, I really wanted to go heavier with this album. I think Discount Fireworks was, I think it was cool. It's really emo, and that's just not like me anymore. I didn't want to like just cry about like things that had happened, like I'm past that. So I kept trying to go heavier, and it was really Jonas that kind of kept pulling me back in. Like, no, we got to stay a little bit true to Discount Fireworks. We still need the soft parts. We still need, kind of the talky parts. But a lot of vocally, a lot of that was very out of my comfort zone.
Hmm.
I love the talky parts as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. I think it's just got that nice little bit of mix. Do you know what I mean? It's just like it's almost like you've had a bit of like what's the word I want? Not appetizer. A little bit of a just a bit of sauce. And here we go again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I could just picture Nate, but Jonas, I'm not sad now. I'm angry. I want to tell people I hate them. Let me shout at them.
That's kind of literally how it went. He'd be writing like a melody or like let's slow down here, and I'm like, no, I want people to fucking kill each other when we play, and he's like, no, we can't have that on every song, and I'm like, fuck, why not?
I love that. Oh, the other thing I love, the song titles are fucking brilliant. Like this band has led me to places I wouldn't go with a gun is one of the greatest song titles I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Where do these come from? Is it is this all you?
Yeah, it's all me. The working titles are actually very serious. It usually goes the other way around with bands, where like the working titles are silly, and then they turn it into something like legit when the album comes out. But I wanted the reverse. I feel like the content is so heavy and it's so angry that like I don't know, we need to have a little fun with it. And also like I love like there's a lot of bands in the early 2000s that did that. And I
Yeah.
loved it so much where like the song title has literally nothing to do with the song. That is like my favorite trope in music. So yeah, a lot of it was like inside jokes. This band specifically, that song, I don't know if you guys ever saw that like meme on Twitter, but it was like pussy has led me to places I wouldn't go with a gun. And I thought that shit was so funny. And then like we had this fucking scary ass experience in this stupid ass small town in Idaho, that literally like inspired the title for that one. Because I literally never would have ended up in that city if we hadn't been on tour.
Love that. It's what
And
was
I'd
the
never
one that made me
Can,
laugh. For once, my
can we
hands are
talk
still.
about that, or is it? It's like
Oh yeah, we could talk about it. We could talk about it.
okay.
It was like 2 in the morning and I don't know where we were driving from, but we were in Idaho and I really had to pee. And I was like, Jonas, like you gotta pull over. And there was no bathroom. So we first exit we saw after like 45 minutes was Malta, Idaho, which is like this stupid little small town. And we find a gas station and it was like gas station and like cornfield. I don't even know if it was a cornfield, but it was like a big field like behind it. And the gas station was closed, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go behind the shed of this gas station and pee. But then I heard like a little girl's. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
No, but
Okay, well,
No.
I do.
okay.
Jonas does too. But I heard like this little girl's voice say, "Dad," and like there was fucking no one there. Like it's like 2 in the morning. The gas station's closed. There's a couple houses, but they're so far, like separated from each other that I have no idea. I don't know if that was like I think it was a ghost. It could have been like some weird like sketchy setup thing that I didn't want to be a part of. I don't know. I felt like I was gonna die. I didn't even go to the bathroom. I like literally buckled my belt back up, ran to Jonas. He was pumping gas, and I was like, "We need to leave right now, like right this second." And
Holy
he was
shit!
like, yeah, dude, it was fucking scary. And he saw how like scared I was. I didn't even question. He was just like, okay, put the gas nozzle back. We got in the van. And then as we're leaving, I see a dude on a bike, but he's riding his bike like towards the freeway where there's literally nothing over there. Also, it's 2 in the morning. Why are you on a bike? And there's like no street lights. It was dark as fuck.
What
So
the
the whole
hell?
dude, it was so
Fuck.
scary. And like I would not have been in that situation if I wasn't in a band. So
Yeah.
this band has led me to places I would not go with a gun. I would not go back there if I had a gun. I would never go back to Malta, Idaho. No one should go to Malta,
Mind
Idaho.
you, guns would be useless against ghosts anyway.
Exactly. So what am I gonna do? I'm
But
fucked. Yeah.
yeah, well, true. But this is not a piss take. I'm just curious
Uh-huh.
on the ghost front.
Mhm.
Why are there no dinosaur ghosts?
That's a good question. That's a good plot hole.
Yeah,
For
sorry. That just is the first that came to my head. It's like, but I'm not saying like ghosts aren't real. People are entitled to believe what they want to believe. That's nothing for me. I'm not here to say, actually, I think you'll find, the jury's out on that one. They're not real. That's just how I feel about it, from a personal perspective. But then I was
yeah.
thinking, but if there's obviously human ghosts, why is there no dinosaur? But the cats, there's animals, isn't there? The pets and stuff. Surely
Yeah,
people
yeah.
have seen that. Yeah. So where are the dinosaurs?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sorry.
there are. Maybe there are, and they just like maybe they don't know how to talk to us.
Or
They don't
they've
speak.
passed on to the next world now because it was fucking ages ago. I
Yeah,
don't know.
hopefully, honestly, if that is real, hopefully they went somewhere else because that's been forever ago.
But yeah, that sounds horrific. How could you pump gas if it was closed?
The like inside was closed, but like the
Just
um
to pay the pump thing.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I got
Was
really confused for a second then. I was just like, fuck it, let's take
oh
gas,
yeah,
quick, quick, quick.
where are you guys from?
The UK.
Yeah, in the UK, you have to like actually go up to someone to pay for gas, right?
Well, we can actually do it at the pump now here as well, but I don't think we've had it for very long. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how we've led down our path down to talking about paying at pumps. Sorry. Yeah. By the way, can you just come back to the UK now, please?
We are in September. I'm
Sorry.
so excited.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna be out there
Perfect.
we're playing the UK. We have a bunch of dates out there, and then we're playing like a couple dates in like the rest of Europe, like Germany and Italy and like um Prague. I don't know the exact cities, but yeah, we just got the offer for it last week.
Ooh.
Perfect. Have you even announced that yet?
No, I'll tell you guys after the call who it's with though. I'm really excited. I don't know if I can say, but
Ooh.
I'm really, really excited. We are
Okay.
going the first like I think week out there, we're gonna be doing a headlining run because we have a couple festival dates and then we're playing with a band from out here from
Okay.
Seattle coming out there with us.
Okay.
Ooh,
Amazing. Okay.
exciting.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
Exciting.
We'll get to that after. We'll get to that after. Um, oh, okay. I'll empty September's calendar out. So I'm going to be completely free. Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, Joe.
I was gonna say, go back to the record. The last single you released was "Blasphemous Act." Um, did I read this song was like the last song written for the record and only just made it or something like that?
Yeah, dude, we I had this idea for the song. So this was in January. The album has been done in full since like last summer. I want to say like July or August, I think.
Oh, wow.
Is maybe even earlier than that. It's been done for a minute. Um So in January, I had this idea. I started playing the cello again. And my friend Taylor was like, it'd be really cool if you opened a song with a cello. And I was like, yeah, that'd be really cool. And he's like, yeah, it'd be really cool too if you had a music video and everyone was like stage diving around the cello. Like, you should do that. That'd be sick. And I was like, wait a minute. And then I'm like calling our manager, is it too late to do this? I'm talking to the guys, is it too late? Like, we have to. And they like were really hesitant. They're like, I don't know. We have like a week. I don't know if we can do that. And I'm like, dude, we wrote our first EP in like 2 days. Like, we got this. I promise we got it. So I kind of, yeah, I was like, we're gonna do it. And then we did, and then it just barely made the cut on the album. I wanted something heavier. I feel like the album was lacking, like, it needed more breakdowns. It needed just like a really angry song without any soft parts, I think.
No
True.
soft parts, but a cello. Fucking love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You know?
How do you arrange like the track listing for the record? Like, obviously, you say it was themed around the unadulterated sort of thing. Like, do you get a say in where the songs are going, or was there, you say "Blasphemous" Act" was the last song written, is now the first track of the album?
Yeah, that was my call. So the rest of the placement was all Jonas. He produced the album, so he
Okay,
recorded everything, and then we had someone else mix and master it. But so he's really good at like the flow. He wants the album to kind of be able to loop, and I suggested putting Blasphemous Act first because it's kind of a nod to our first EP. Because that EP opens with like that kind of like open string like hum reverb kind of thing, and I
yeah,
thought it was the cello was kind of similar to that, so I thought it'd be cool to kind of nod back to the first thing.
yeah,
I
exactly.
love
Like,
that.
thank you for your time. We are now moving on to this. It's
Exactly.
it's been fun.
Yeah.
We said earlier like you released a bunch of singles off the album, but obviously there are songs that people still haven't heard yet. Of those songs, are there any that you're really like particularly excited for people to hear?
Yeah, I think for Once My Hands Are Still, everyone that has listened to the album already really liked that track. And I was really iffy on that. I almost cut it entirely. So I think that one, I'm excited for people to hear that because it's so different. But I'm also really excited for I Can't Stop Winning. I think that song is cool. I like it lyrically a lot too. I think that's some of my favorite lyrics on the album.
Amazing. I love it. But looking back, like we've mentioned Discount Fireworks. Obviously, it's been quite a bit of time since then. You've recorded this new album stuff, you've signed to a label, all this sort of stuff. But how would you say you've grown as a band since then? Like you guys working together and stuff like that. How would you say you guys have grown since that debut EP to now?
I think the EP was very candid. It was very just we want to write music, and we didn't really think like we thought about it, but we didn't overthink a whole lot on that. because we weren't expecting like anything out of it. We were just expecting to like play some local shows, maybe a few shows in like Southern California. So it was just very this it is what it is, you know? But this album, you know, I think with the label and all the touring and all the attention we got, like it really made us think a lot more on everything.
Mm,
Which is both good and bad. I think that like a lot of things are really intentional on this album. And but at the same time, like because Jonas is a producer and because he's the one recording everything, we redid everything a lot. Like I think Jonas re-recorded his guitar tracks at least a dozen times. I'm not even being dramatic. Like to find the right tone and to like, you know, change parts and do all that. Yeah, there was a lot of back and forth. I think another thing too that we did on this album that we didn't really do on Discount Fireworks is like we'd start with the instrumentals and then I'd do vocals over it, and then
mm.
Jonas would go back and then he would rewrite his parts kind of centered around my vocals, which is really cool. And we didn't really do that on the first one.
Do you feel like sometimes you can overdo it? Like you can over tweak it and over change things?
Yeah, I think we were getting to that point at the end for sure. Um, and I think that our manager gave us like a hard deadline
Yeah,
on when we
nice.
needed to turn it in to someone to have it mixed. And I think having that deadline was really, really helpful for us. Because like I said, we were going back and forth on it for like a year.
That's so wild. It must be
Like,
you must be itching to have had it for so long, and
yeah,
it's not been out, like itching to get it out.
yes.
But going back to when you mentioned that you literally went viral overnight, how did that feel to you personally to be like, oh, we just play a few shows here and there, we have a bit of fun here in Vegas, to now going, holy fuck, like I'm going around the world.
Dude, it was crazy. Excuse me. It was crazy and it was so unexpected and it was like really overwhelming at first, I'm not gonna lie. Like, because when it all happened, like we didn't have a manager at the time. We didn't have an agent, so it was just like it was all Jonas and I like just kind of handling everything on top of like our day jobs. You
Yeah.
know, which you know a lot of musicians do, but to go from like a very normal paced like
Yeah.
early stages band to like overnight, like I'm on the phone with Jeremy Bolm about like playing a sold out show at the Region. It's just like, dude, like I didn't even know how to process it, and it was really crazy.
It's
Fascinating.
deserved, but I always wonder how, like, on a personal level, you go, well, fuck, I've just, I just closed the computer down for 5 seconds. Now all of a sudden I'm getting phone calls here to go and play shows here, here, and here. I've now got to get a passport and travel over here. I've never been to these
Yeah,
places before. There's no one that can now sort, you say, like you mentioned about the graphic design stuff, how you sometimes you could just pass things on, even though you'd rather do it yourself, sort of thing. It's one of those moments where you're like, I wish I could just have someone just deal with this bit for me while I
yeah.
focus over here.
Dude, I wanted that so bad. It was so overwhelming. There was a couple months where I was just so stressed out trying to manage all of that on top of like work stuff. I think I was working at the time. I do like full-time like contract work for Guitar Center out here, which is a very like corporate design job, and I work with them for a couple months at a time. So I was doing that, and I was also doing my freelancing stuff. Like my freelance career had really started to take off at the same time, and then I was also doing all the stuff with the band. So it was just, and yeah, it was a lot. It was overwhelming, but I mean, it was cool. I'm very grateful for our manager Ray. He hit me up and he wasn't even managing bands at the time. He was doing A&R for Roadrunner and he gave me a
Oh
call.
wow.
Yeah, that was crazy to me getting that call. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like this is fucking crazy. But he manages Bo Burchell. He's a producer, but he didn't manage bands. And during our phone call, I think we were on the phone for like 2 hours. I was kind of like, so how would you feel about like managing my band, maybe? And he was like, let me think about it. And then the next day he was like, yeah, I'm down. And he picked us up. And I'm so grateful that he did because he handles everything, everything that we need and any questions I have, even if I'm just like, is this good? Like, are we
Yeah.
doing this? Like, like he's great. So I'm so grateful for that. And then also
Yeah.
getting an agent too was super cool because handling booking by yourself on top of everything else is like It's
Yes,
Yeah, because
insane.
you mentioned obviously all the label offers coming through. It's like how do you know what's good and what's not? Like how do you know? Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
shifting
that
through it
too.
all.
Yeah, getting all the label offers. I was so grateful for Ray because he navigated us through all those calls too. I don't know what to ask those people. I've never been in this situation. Like
Exactly.
I don't know what's a good deal or a bad deal. And like there were absolutely times where he was like, this is a terrible deal. Don't do this. He had a friend who was a lawyer who really helped us like go over the actual contracts of everything and make sure we weren't getting like screwed over. So
Go
that's
on, Ray.
I was like, go on, Ray, you legend.
yeah,
Legend.
dude,
Yeah.
he's a fucking legend. I love that guy. If he ever doesn't want to work with us anymore, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I would like just spiral. Like I don't know what I'd do without him, dude.
I don't think you'll ever have to worry
No.
about
No, I'd
This
hope not.
this song on the next album. Where are you, Ray?
that.
Yeah, I would. I absolutely would. I would name a whole album after that man. That's how much I love him.
You were saying earlier like how it was quite overwhelming and stressful, but at the same time though, if someone said to you, "Would you have it any other way?" You'd be like, "Fuck no!" Like, give
No.
it me.
Oh God, no. No, yeah, I hope I don't come off like I'm complaining because I'm
No, no,
I'm
no,
so
no, no.
grateful for it and like yeah, it was overwhelming, but like I'm so grateful for it. And it was cool too being able to like do a little bit of that ourselves because we learned like what goes into it and also we learned a bit of like no one can really fuck us over now because we know how things work. I think merch is a big thing
Yeah.
where we learned that like because we like when we dropped our first order when we dropped the first album on vinyl we had it was insane like I am so grateful but we had like an absurd amount of orders on that and learning that process and like designing merch getting it printed making sure a printer isn't screwing you over with the prices learning how to like pack and ship 600 orders out of my living room like it was really cool to learn all of that.
That's nuts.
God damn, it is insane. But I obviously I know you weren't complaining about it. I was just curious how you go from being a small Vegas band to all of a sudden, overnight. It's like so. I know you weren't complaining about it. Don't worry, it's absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, it was wouldn't have it any other way, but yeah, it was overwhelming for sure.
So, looking ahead at the future, you've got quite a few shows lined up, supporting Spirit World. You've got some headline shows, Viva Fresh Vegas, greatest name for a festival I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
How excited are you for these shows, especially to play new songs?
I'm so excited. So excited to play new songs. We kind of already have been, with the singles coming out, but like we're still playing. It's like half of the EP, half of the new songs. So I'm really excited to kind of phase the old ones out. Really, really excited for the Vegas show at the Strat, the Viva Thrash Vegas. It's a Sick New World sideshow. Which is
Oh,
cool because I fucking love that festival. And the bands that are on it are really cool. So I think that's the show I'm most excited for. And to play the Strat too, like that is there's not really shows there, like ever. And we're playing like next to a pool. It's a casino, not really like a venue. So to play there is like it's also just like such a monument in Vegas. Like the Stratosphere is like, you know, it's not like the best casino, but it's like the one everyone recognizes. So it's cool to play there.
you need to get people so wound up now they start fighting and throwing each other in the pool during your set.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hope so.
That pool, one of you fuckers is going in it. Let's go.
Someone's gonna drown. Maybe close to it.
And that's on your album release day as well.
Yeah. Dude, this whole time I thought it was on the 26th. So we were gonna play like a small album release show, just like with us and some of our friends, and then it got announced and the 24th was on the flyer, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's even better because
Yeah.
that's you know?
Oh, that's
Are
incredible.
you going to cater your festival shows with your own tour show, like gig shows? Are you going to cater the lineup, the set list differently according to what you're going to be playing, whether it be festival or gig?
We might. I think we're gonna do a cover for that because it's a
Oh.
signature sideshow. We're kind of thinking about doing a Deftones cover.
Oh.
I think it could be fun. I think that would translate kind of well too with like my vocal style, which is it's hard to do a cover because like I can't do a lot of the things that like my voice is so different compared to like a lot of male vocalists. So that's
Yeah.
always a struggle with covers. But yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We're definitely probably gonna play a heavier set for that one, just because of the show. Like there's Norma Jean and Tsunami on
Yeah.
it, so I think we got to cater that one a little heavier than we will the rest of the tour.
Amazing.
which you're very happy about, I can tell.
Oh yeah, I'm so stoked about it. The rest of the guys, they're like, we just want to play the songs that are good, and I'm like, well, I want to play the songs that people are gonna move to because that's what matters here.
Just limbs are flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like my perspective when we're playing shows is a little different than theirs. Like they're locked in on their instruments, but I'm seeing the crowd and I see
Yeah.
like, okay, this song might be like the better song, but we want the energy because that's what gets people to keep coming back. So we need to play the songs that might not be as fun for us to play, but it's fun for the crowd to dance to, I think, is always
100%.
That's what it's about.
yeah.
So, a question I always like to ask as we head towards the end of these things: if someone's listening to this and they're like, "I like the cut of her jib. I'm going to go check out her band," if they've never heard you before, what's one or two songs from the Roman Candle back catalogue that you think will really give people a good idea for what you guys are about?
I think Something Happy is all around. It's my favorite song, and I think it's the most us song. Like I think it's got the melodies, it's got the breakdown, it's got, a lot of variation in vocals. I think that one is the one I always recommend. I think aside from that, um, maybe Fire in the Night Sky Forever, I think is another really good representation of us. I think that one has a little bit of everything too.
Something Happy was my favorite one off the album, so I'm gonna double up on that one.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Fire Nights Go Forever. It's like one where you absolutely belt out a scream. I think it is
Yeah.
that track. Yeah. Oh, that was phenomenal as well. That
Oh
was
my
on my.
God. Dude, that's that getting that down because that was I wanted to do like a bleh right there.
Yeah.
But I can't do that. Like I literally like I tried for like I kid you not. We were recording that for like 4 hours. Like that same thing. And I was like crashing out like dude, I just can't do it. And then my girlfriend was there actually at the time and she was like that's not you. Like you can't do it because like that's not what you do. So then I literally took a shot of whiskey with Jonas, went outside, smoked a cigarette, came back inside, and I think combo of like whiskey, cigarette. I'd been doing this for 4 hours. I was pissed off. That's just we ran with that one. Like that was like the perfect combo to get that
It's
that
fucking
down.
awesome.
Yeah, I didn't even know I could do that. Like that was just a very in the moment thing.
I love the idea of you doing it and everyone's going like, what the fuck just happened?
They literally did. They were just like Jonas like pressed on his little thing from the other side of the room and he was like, "That's the one. You can come inside now."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, sweet." After 4 hours of me screaming.
Oh, thank you.
It's when he turns around and goes, "I forgot
It was
to press
brutal.
record. Can you do that again?" But,
Yeah. Oh my God, I would have lost it.
oh, Mr. Stevens, do you have any more questions for our wonderful guest?
I do. I have one more. When you first started this journey, being in like So Without and wanting to be a writer, and then getting into bands, etc., and then just hiding in closets and screaming your heart out, did you ever think that this is where you'd be today?
Not at all. No. I think that starting out, I always thought it would be just kind of something I did for fun here and there. I never imagined that we'd be playing the venues that we're playing or going on the tours that we're playing, and I'm so grateful for it. Like I think it's so cool, and I want to keep doing it. I want to keep going up from here for sure. It's addicting. Like
Yeah.
being on stage and like the energy you get from the crowd and like seeing people scream your words back at you and seeing people
Oh,
like the
Yeah.
the dancing and the stage diving and everything, like seeing that as someone that has always just gone to shows or just played like, little small Vegas shows, like to be the person on stage is like the most addictive feeling in the world.
I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. And from listening to the album, it's fully deserved. And I'm very excited to see where you guys go. And I'm also very excited for September. So,
Thank you. Dude, we have too. I love playing out there. The first tour, or the last tour we went on in the UK was my favorite tour I've ever gone on. It was so much fun. You guys have a great scene out there.
oh,
Like everyone is just so like stoked. And like the energy is like so unmatched. Like I've never felt so like welcomed and appreciated being anywhere than I did when we played the shows in the UK.
Makes me so happy to hear.
It's serious. Like if I could play out there all the time, I would. Like if flights to go out there weren't $1 million, like I think
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
tour the UK like more than we tour out here. We all loved it so much.
Always
that's amazing.
welcome.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Before we let you get out of here, plug social media's websites. Where can people find you out in the world?
Yeah, we are at Roman Candle X on everything. We're not straight edge, but Roman Candle was taken. I just put an X at the end of it. And then my Instagram is at Piper Ferrari _. If anyone needs any design work, I do a lot of album art and merch for a lot of bands, and I love doing it. So hit me up for sure.
Absolutely incredible. Piper, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much for taking time out to chat with us today. It really means the world.
Thank you guys so much for having me and for being stoked on the album. We've been working on it for so long, and the fact that people are interested in talking about it and are listening to it, like genuinely means the world to me. So thank you.
Not at all.
That's all. I'm just gonna keep sharing. I'm just gonna keep fucking sharing it with people. Like, you need to listen to this now.
Thank you. Dude, like I can't express like enough how much that means to me. And I know you guys like probably hear that a lot. I'm sure every musician feels the same way, but it really is something like conversations like this I can't ever take for granted. It's so crazy to me. I still like am in my mindset that I was in 4 years ago when we started the band of like, oh, that's cool, people are listening. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm sure you get a lot of people who you speak to in interviews, that sort of thing, always say like, "Oh my God, it's fine," but I genuinely loved it. Like,
You.
you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm here just, just feeding it. Oh yeah, I'll feed her because she's here. Like, I'm probably going to listen to her later, to be honest with you.
Thank you
So,
so much.
yeah, not at all. Not at all. But Piper, seriously, though, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Everybody, welcome to the 212th edition of the Chronicles podcast. These are the Chronicles right here. These Chronicles right here for you. There you go. Enjoy them. They're of Roman Candle. They're right here. Piper Ferrari is here to talk all about her band Roman Candle, how they came about, their debut album, which is out unadulterated, I believe, next Friday, 24th, I believe it is, yes, off the top of my spiel. But not spiel, that's words. What head? What noggin? Oh
Noggin.
my God. Am I okay?
Probably not.
All I can say, everybody, is I've just recently got back. I've just literally got back from Birmingham like half an hour ago. So yeah, forgive me. It's been a long ass couple of days. Before we move on, I have a gospel that I sort preach for today that I feel is very relevant to literally where I've just been. So
Oh God.
we will go our way together. We will leave someday. Together, your hand in my hand. Together, we will make our plans. Life is peaceful there. Go west. In the open air. Go west. Where the skies are blue. Go west. This is what we're gonna do. Go west. This, I repeat, is what we're gonna do. And go west. So I feel that, the Pet Shop Boys cover of the Village People's Go West really, emphasizes the beauty of going west, for example. Not north, not east, not south, only west. You can only go west. It's probably why Middle East hate us, because that's the only direction you can go in. So, when you travel, you have to go the other. So to get to the States is easy for us because it's just there. But to get to France, we have to go all the way a fucking round because we have to go west. It's absolute bullshit, but these are the teachings of the Pet Shop Boys. What can I say?
I had no idea what song that was until we got to Go West because I can't say I'm familiar with the lyrics. I also didn't know it was a Village People cover. Learning something new.
I'm pretty sure Village People did it first, and then Pet Shop Boys covered it. I'm pretty sure.
Didn't know that.
But there we are. Anyway, let's get to story time with Tom. As we know, the World Cup is fast approaching.
It is.
Okay, even if it is in that insane asylum right now, with God knows what the fuck is going on. I'm pretty sure the countries that Scotland meant to play against are all banned.
Oh,
But
really?
like, it's literal insanity, and Iran are still playing.
Oh,
So it's like, what the fuck is going on? I think he's trying to make a mint out of it personally, but there we are. Which is what my story relates to.
okay.
It's the rip-off World Cup is the headline. A single ticket, one single ticket, okay,
Hmm.
for Scotland's World Cup game against Brazil has been listed, Jamie, for a staggering amount. How much do you reckon this single ticket is going for?
Is it in a particular part, or is it just a general admission sort of ticket? Are we
It's
talking
just a
here?
ticket. It's just a ticket.
I'm gonna guess several $100 from the way you're saying this.
$100,
Several hundred. Say,
several hundred. Okay,
go.
try. Go on.
I was gonna say 600, but I'm nowhere near, am I?
Nope. Try $8.4 million. That's right. Should I start that again? A single ticket for Scotland versus Brazil has been listed for a second 8.4 million quid.
The fuck?
The Category 4 brief, supposedly the cheapest tickets available, appeared on FIFA's official resale website. The seat is in the corner of the upper tier of the main stand at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, just 3 rows from the back.
What the fuck?
Thousands of tickets for Scotland's 3 matches against Haiti, Morocco, and Brazil have been put up on the resale platform, some for eye-watering sums of money. Resale tickets for the match against Haiti and Boston could set fans back 63 grand, whilst versus Morocco are as high as 42k. A spokesperson for the Tartan Army said, "It must be a mistake, but we are no longer shocked by the scandalous pricing of tickets anymore, and hotel prices are also rocketing.
I can imagine.
We can't even be shocked by Brazil versus Scotland ticket is now 8 million at this point." Earlier this week, the Tartan Army were outraged at being fleeced again as train prices in Boston were also quadrupled. In its World Cup guide, the MBTA said that a return ticket to and from the stadium would cost about $80, about £60, from train stations in the city centre, and there'll be no concession ticket prices available. Commenting on the absurd prices of some resale tickets, football finance expert Kieran Maguire said that it was good news for FIFA, who stand to rake in 30% of commission on the margin.
In
He said,
hell.
FIFA being very coy as to the number of tickets that have been sold for the tournament. It would appear that the strategy is to initially try to sell as many tickets as possible to as many people as possible, regardless of whether or not those people are football fans. It does appear, though, that they may have been oversubscribed even at high prices with a view to people putting them on the secondary market and then making a profit from flipping the tickets. This is actually really good news for FIFA because they actually get the benefits of selling tickets initially through the first sets of releases. FIFA keep all the money from the sales, and if people then resell them, FIFA takes a 30% commission on the margin. It's disgusting, isn't it?
That is absolutely absurd.
Do you think that's corruption beyond belief?
Yes. Fucking hell. No one's gonna pay that, surely.
When you're like 600 quid, I was like, oh, Jamie, you are nowhere near.
That is insanity. To
Yeah,
be fair, I thought you were going to say those are the actual prices for the tickets, not resale. Doesn't
this
make
is
it any
resale.
better, but that's still fucking why?
Who's going to pay 8.4 million for a 90-minute game?
Do you reckon someone's just gone, do you know what, Dave? Why not? You never know.
Absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. I've John Bishop was talking about a boycott in the World Cup, and it's like it's our first time being there in fucking God knows how long. What, 28
Yeah,
years? And I'm like, I'd love to I really want to, but I haven't seen this in the World Cup since I was 11.
maybe just watch the Scotland games.
And it's just ludicrous. I reckon the stadiums won't be full.
Nah,
I don't even think it'd be full. I think the atmospheres would be dead.
it's going to be a weird one, isn't it?
I reckon in Canada and Mexico it'd be amazing. But in the States, I reckon it'd be shit.
I just, I can't get my head around that. That is
It's
absolutely absurd.
it's just it's not virtual insanity, Jamiroquai. It's fucking insanity. Like that is absolutely ridiculous. I just read it and I went, "There's no way I'm reading this correctly." So I had to reread it again and was like, "No, that's genuine." So there we are. What a way to start. You
Fucking
know,
that
I'll be
man and
happy to be
that
watching.
country have been blowing my mind this week. So there we are. That's even more. There we are.
I'm very happy that I get to sit from the comfort of my own room at 2 a.m. to watch the games. So you know what I mean. What's been your surprise this week?
Have you not seen the AI Jesus photo? Sorry,
Well,
doctor photo. Yeah.
yeah, the doctored photo that I think he
Well,
fucked up. Yeah, yeah.
fuck, I can't get over that. I
Anyway,
absolutely can't
yeah.
get. Yeah, people on Facebook have just been absolutely ripping the piss. Doctors posing, this is our new uniform in a Jesus costume and shit like that. Fucking brilliant. But oh my, even Trump supporters were like, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's because he's an absolute piece of shit who only cares about himself. So,
Yes.
why are you all surprised?
Mm.
Now, do you remember back to last year?
Mm.
You talked about a movie being released that then got shelved.
Which one was this?
Jamie, after a long battle with cancellation, the highly anticipated Wile E Coyote versus Acme has officially been saved for theatrical release on August the 28th,
Yes.
2026.
Yes.
Rescued by Ketchup Entertainment following the Warner Brothers' controversial tax shelving attempt, the film follows Wile E Coyote suing Acme for their faulty products, with John Cena and Will Forte starring in the hybrid comedy. Now, they've
Yes.
done something fucking genius.
Go on.
They've released a trailer
Hmm.
now taking the piss out of Warner Brothers for the tax shelving attempt. In a surprising and cheeky twist, Coyote vs. Acme is making headlines with a trailer announcement that directly pokes fun at Warner Brothers for previously shelving the film for tax write-offs. Dropped on tax day with the biting line, Happy Tax Day, check your write-offs. The video signals a bold and self-aware comeback for the long-delayed project. The film, set on Wile E Coyote taking legal action against the infamous Acme Corporation, has already generated buzz for its unique premise. Now, its meta humor and subtle studio critique are adding even more intrigue. After facing uncertainty and cancellation, the movie's revival and theatrical release is set for August the 28th, marks a dramatic turnaround that fans did not expect. This unexpected jab not only highlights the film's resilience, but also reflects a growing trend of Hollywood projects acknowledging behind the scenes controversies. With anticipation building, Coyote vs. Acme is shaping up to be more than just a comedy. It's becoming a statement.
That is fucking. I'm so happy that film's been saved because it just
I'm amazed
looks
you didn't see it.
incredible. No, I've not seen anything about that anywhere. Oh, I'm so happy because the premise is genius. I'm so pumped. I cannot wait to see this now. I'm very happy.
So yeah, I think the trailer is now. You can see a trailer of them taking the piss out of the tax shelving thing. So
That's incredible. I
I
will
can,
have to
I
watch
actually think
that.
it's such a clever idea. It's so original. Great. I'm very excited myself.
It's a genius idea. It just writes itself. I can't. I'm so excited.
That and Mortal Kombat 2, I'm very excited for as well.
And Street Fighter, the trailer released today, looks incredible.
Oh, I didn't see that either. There's also reportedly Resident Evil movie coming out in September that's done by
Okay.
the director who did Barbarian.
Okay.
Apparently, it's looking quite decent. But you know what I'm like? I don't want a trailer. I don't want to see him.
No, no. I saw a teaser trailer yesterday for a film I did not know was in development and is not needed. Focker in Law. They're doing
Oh yeah, I
another
saw it.
Meet the Parents. Why?
Because it's now a franchise. They can bleed.
Well, yeah, true.
You know what I mean? When they
Very
brought
true.
out Zoolander 2, like you don't need Zoolander 2. You've
I
got
never
you,
actually watched that.
no, did I? I don't even like the first one. Ben Stiller, I find yeah.
He can be hit and miss, can't he, Ben Stiller? Yeah.
So I love him in Mystery Men, but that's about it.
Yes. I'm trying to think. I do realize a couple of his films are. I like him when he appears in things. I not so much like when he's the main character.
But I haven't watched Night in the Museum because obviously Robin's in that. So
Those are good. Those I enjoy.
yeah, I'll have to put them on my list. And they're on my list. I have not seen them. Um, I had a very weird thought that, and I have a feeling that everybody is going to relate.
Okay.
As a kid, were you a bath or a shower kid?
Oh, when I was a little bath.
Yeah, so baths.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know why we did this. Did you ever get the flannel, soak it, and then suck all the water out of it?
I think I did do this. I'm not sure it was a regular thing I did, but I have
Always. There you
recollections of
go.
doing this.
Just drinking your bath water out of what? Why the fuck did we do this? It's so weird.
I remember I used to get the jug and then just sit my head back and open my mouth and go, bah.
Okay,
But
interesting. Interesting. I used to pour it over my head. I used to find that quite nice.
I used to like
I
doing
always
that
feel the
too.
warmth of it was always quite soothing.
Yeah,
But people have baths for decades. How the fuck do you manage that? It just gets cold after about 15 minutes. You
I
turn into
do.
a prune.
I do love a bath, but I do my baths too hot. So once I've had a bath, I then have to go have a lie down and try and catch my breath again.
What? Why?
Because it feels lovely while I'm in it. But then when I get out, I'm like, because I'm so fucking hot. Because
Why?
with my neck and my shoulders and everything, a hot bath is just glorious. But yeah, afterwards, it's just, oh my God, I'm so warm. It's unreal.
Your hot baths are literally Bobby Roode.
Yes, they are. Bobby Roode. He's just
Yeah.
looking at He's giving me a lovely little massage, his old Bobby. But I remember when I was a kid as well, I used to get the jug, as I said, and I used to play pretend pubs. I'd fill
Okay.
the cup up with the bubbles on top and be like, there you go, mommy, here's a pint.
Interesting. I never did that.
I'm a weird child pretending he was a bartender.
Dude, it's imagination, isn't it? It's not weird
Yeah.
child at all. It's just I just don't get why we soaked a flannel in water, then sucked all the water out of it.
Yeah, that is
Essentially,
really weird.
it's almost like you're filtering your own bath water through a flannel.
It's really gross when you think
Fucking
about it,
weird.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
why? And the flannels weren't exactly new.
No. Oh, I couldn't
We
use a
did. I did this
flannel
too all
now.
the time.
Oh,
Like what? That's so weird. No, I don't use flannels. I haven't used a flannel for fucking decades. I
I
don't have a
think
bath for decades. I'm a shower. I shower so much now. I don't have time for baths.
that's fair. So I didn't used to, but with my issues, I love a bath now because it just helps.
With my
With
issues.
my issues. I'll get sick of saying the words my neck and shoulders, so I'm just trying to change it up a little bit now.
My neck, my shoulder, my pussy, and my oh wait, hang on. I got
They're
mixed up
fine.
somewhere. I got mixed up somewhere.
They're fine. It's okay.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you. I hate that. I don't want to use the P word again on here.
No,
Sorry,
it's a
forgive me.
horrible word, isn't it?
I'm so sorry, listeners. Apologies. Um,
But I'm trying to think what other weird things kids used to do
my
in the
neck,
bath.
my back, my shoulder, and my bunion. My bunion hurts so much. I gotta sing about my verruca. All right. What's the difference? I never understood it. Verrucas and warts and bunions and fucking God knows what else. There's so many different varieties of near enough whatever is pretty much the same thing.
I know Veruca, the little white dotty things, aren't they?
Are they?
I think
I,
so. The little white dots you got on your feet. I think that's a Veruca.
not seen them for a very
Pretty
long
certain.
time.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't remember the last time I had them to know what they look like.
Are they even around anymore?
I've no
Hello,
idea.
Veruca. Are you around, mate? Have you been? I haven't seen you for ages, mate. Where you fucking been? Bunyan's been asking after you. Bunyan wants to know where you are.
So you mentioned Verucas. All I think is the old advert, Bazooka, that Veruca. That
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
So bazooka that veruca, bazooka that wart.
I'd love it if it was an actual like out of the tube and it flies through and just like blows the Veruca up or something. Rather than it's like dabbing a little bit of cream into your foot. I always struggle because I like to moisturize my feet and then I go, where the fuck can I put them? Because I'm like, so I lay on the bed and then have my feet just hang off the end.
Makes sense.
And then I just like let them just like air out a little bit, like la la la, like just waving my feet around.
That's a weird
And then I
mental
try
image,
and
I'm not
walk
gonna
on the sides of my feet so that I don't like put moisturizer to the carpet.
Imagine trying to go downstairs on a laminate floor and fucking skiing across the room.
It becomes a fucking Winter Olympic sport.
I only wanted
Oh
to
my
drink
god,
fucking
he's skiing on his feet. It's unbelievable. How's he doing that? Moisturizer. It's Hello Bloody Vera. Did you know that? It's Hello Bloody Vera, Mark. Gold medal, world champion, moisturized feet skating.
That probably is something, let's be honest. The amount of weird fucking games we've found. It wouldn't surprise me if that is one.
Does it not break your heart though when you drop a tea towel and you go to pick it up and it takes you 15 attempts and the more times you try and grab it but you're grabbing air, it's the most frustrating thing in the world. Oh
That's
my
so-
god, it does my fucking head. And the more annoyed and frustrated you get, the more you can't grab it. and you put your hand on the side, you lift your leg in the air, and then you're trying to reach down and grab it at the same time. Oh, it disappeared. I don't know
You
what I
did.
found in there. And you're trying to grab it and grab it and grab it, and you're going, oh my God. And the more you get wound up, the more you can't get it, or you get it like by the tip and you drop it again. You're like, fuck.
I've had it before. It took me about 5 attempts to pick it up, then I put it back on the hook, and it immediately fell back off the hook. I was like, "Joe, fuck you! You're living on the floor." And I walked off.
They pick it up and throw it into the yeah. Just throw it on so it can't go anywhere anymore.
Kick it at the washing machine.
Absolutely
Fuck you.
insane. Yeah, I've had enough of your shit, mate. Still,
Fucking Tito's.
they are assholes, aren't they?
Yeah.
Jamie,
Yes, sir.
it's time for Callum's Treachings.
It's time for Columns Treachings.
Callum is back to treat you all. Do you know how privileged you are? You get to listen to his words and the things that come out of his what the fuck brain. Absolutely insane, this guy. Jamie,
Yes, sir.
what is Callum treating us this week?
I'm just intelligent enough to know that I'm not that intelligent.
Do you know what I hate, right? I hate more than anything in this world. I'm so fucking dumb, me. I'm so fucking stupid. No, you're not, though, are you? Because you've made it through life. Like, you're still here.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can drive, you can cook, you work, like you can string sentences together. You're not fucking dumb. It does my head in.
I completely agree. Just because you're not academically the most brightest spark, as they say, doesn't mean you're dumb. There's a massive fucking difference.
Yeah, it's just, if this is dumb. So this is fucking stupid. When I worked in the bookies, I told this story years ago on this show, but I'm going to tell you again because it's so. Anyway, roulette.
Yes.
There's red and there's black, right?
Yes.
But the zero is in green.
Oh God.
Okay.
I feel like I know where this is going. Go on.
And the zero is the only green number.
Yes.
Right. On the roulette board, you've got black and red sat next to each other at the bottom, right? And you can put money on black or you can put money on red or whatever you want to do. This guy literally turned around to me and he goes, "Where's green, mate?"
Fuck's sake.
And I was like, it's there, zero. And he went, "Yeah, but why is it not on the bottom?" Well, because that's the only green number. Why do you need it at the bottom when it's already there at the top? Fuck.
Right.
That's dumb. That's fucking stupid. Do you know what I mean? But not like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. I'm so thick, me. I don't know how you do it. Like, yeah, boring.
What? That's it.
But I see where Callum's going. Like,
Yeah.
But how do you rate intelligence?
This is the thing, yeah, because some people who are really clever academically
Have no common sense.
No common sense, yeah. They
Or
have
no
no
people
life
skills.
skills or people skills. Yeah, there's such a mixed balance. I don't think there is such thing as.
I'm literally going into a degree. I've literally just got back from fucking Birmingham, like I said, because I'm in the midst of about to start doing a degree, and I'm like, oh my God. Do you know what I mean? Like I look at it and go, I understand, but the thing is, though, I think because of my age now as well, and it's because it's my job role. Like I kind of get it. So when people say things, I'm like, well, I understand because I do it every day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm not going into a whole fresh new hell where I know fucking nothing about the subject and I'm going to start from the beginning. Do you know what I mean?
Fresh new hell. That's a great way of putting it.
You know what I mean? Like my sister Kate, I think she did politics at Sheffield, or something along those lines. And she passed, but like she went in like to a completely whole new subject with no background, nothing.
That's mad. Fair play.
Do you know what I mean? So like, I think she did politics. She did something else. I'm probably completely wrong, but she passed university, and now she works in a school. So
There you go.
go figure. Yeah. But yeah, it's like how I don't know how you'd rate it. Do you know what I mean? Like
No.
I just don't know where you'd on that sort of the intelligence calibrator of some sort.
Good work.
It's not a word at all. I just made it up. You know,
That's
like
good.
no, that was just funny. Or was it funny?
Comment me.
But you know what I mean? Like it's just some sort of like where
Yeah.
how like you can play video games, coordination,
Hmm?
concentration, that sort of thing is a thing. I love reading. You know what I mean? I read stories and stuff. I get that doesn't mean that I'm a fucking stupidly intelligent person. I just really enjoy doing it. I just think that, oh, I'm so fucking stupid. No, you're not. Because you can
No.
talk, breathe, walk around, drive, eat, cook, that sort of thing.
No,
I
I
think
completely agree.
if you were looking at, say, this glasses case and then going, yeah, that's fucking stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, then I'd agree with you. But considering we're not doing that, shut the fuck up.
I think you're doing all right. Plus, Callum can't say that. He's the most intelligent man ever with all these things he sends up every single week. So,
Exactly. You know, where the fuck does all this shit come from?
yeah.
So that's why he just works out all the time. That's all he does. He just works out all the time so he can get through the day. He's just like, oh, lift, 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 chicken, chicken, lift, lift, chicken.
Lift chicken. The Callum Treacher story.
We love you, Callum. Don't kill me.
Yeah.
My eyeball just flies out my eye socket and flies off down the. Got you in a single flick with his fucking little finger.
That feels really awkward to do.
Just keep you up as my eyeball is flicking. Round the world. If it making me feel sick, mate, I feel sick now. Well, it's spinning everywhere. This fucking hell. What's going on? Anyway, Jamie, sorry. What else is Callum teaching us this week?
I feel bad for Achilles, great warrior and hero, now known for his mortal weakness.
Yeah,
It's very, very
it's so
true.
true.
I can always guarantee if you ask anyone the stories of Achilles, that's the only one that'll be able to tell you. I don't know any of us.
I love the fact, though, that his mum and dad were like, well, yeah, he's invincible. What we'll do is we'll hide him in plain sight so that nobody knows where his weakness is, but we'll name him his weakness. Everyone's too fucking dumb to realise. You know, I know what I said earlier about people being fucking not being stupid, but I tell you what, this is a fucking dumb idea. Let's name him his weakness. Someone will work that out eventually. He'll live a happy life. It'll take a while for people to work that out, so fuck it.
Have you tried hitting him in the Achilles? Oh shit, that worked, didn't it?
No, but I'll have a go.
What do you know?
Got him, Jim. I fucking got him. Nobody can hurt him. It's such a weird place to be weak.
I know, right?
If you chop his arm off and his arms grow back, he's like, ha ha.
Yeah, everything else about him completely invincible. Just the back of his ankle, fucked. It's so weird.
Just fucking severed. It's like brain stem on his head off his shoulders. His head just goes like a balloon, just goes back. I was like, ha, fooled you again, didn't I? Like, ah? Rip his spine out. So goes to jelly, and he's just like forming.
Miss me again.
His spine, like the snake's back in, like it's his body, like it just stands back up again. Like, what the fuck is going on? So weird.
I love Greek
It's a
mythology.
weird
It's
story.
so weird.
It's like so odd, isn't it?
It really is. I love it.
Let's not knock the God of War games though. Jesus Christ, they're unbelievable. And they've announced three more. They've announced that they're redoing the trilogy. They've got the Faye story apparently coming out next year, which was his wife, who, yeah, for anyone who hasn't played God of War, don't know.
I've never played them, so.
And then obviously the brand new one is the Egypt story back in 2029. That's come forward. That's the next one. Yeah.
And they're doing a
Really?
TV series as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're not going to have Christopher Judge as Kratos, I don't know, because he voices him.
That baffles me. He's an actor. Just use the dude.
But he's meant to be ridiculously buffed, strong in his fucking unit, isn't he? So, although I saw they want Alan Ritchson, who plays Reacher, to play Chris Redfield in Resident Evil, I was like, yes. Absolutely. And the guy from The Boys who plays Homelander to be Wesker, yes again. Beautiful. That'd be unbelievable. I'd be all over that shit.
Problem is, people come up with these like dream castings in their head, and then they cast the real people, and they're like, "Oh, that's shit, isn't it?" I
Yeah.
much preferred the idea of my head.
Yeah, but I think those two would actually be fucking amazing together, personally.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, I've never understood, like, let's just name him after his weakness. Never
Yeah,
understood it.
Greek mythology for you.
And the whole hiding the wooden horse. Oh, this is lovely of them. It seems to be overly fucking massive for no reason whatsoever. Like people could hide in it, but no, it's grand. Bring it in. This must have taken them years to build.
What a lovely present.
Yeah, thank you. What do you mean it's full of people? What the fuck?
I just love the idea of the soldiers outside Troy going, how the fuck are we going to get in here? Wooden horse. Like, I wouldn't have come up with that if you'd given me a month to think of it.
I love the idea of them just being like, dun, 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 dun. Delivery. Your Amazon parcel has arrived. Oh, lovely Amazon parcel. They open the door and they just can run in and fucking kill them all. Pizza delivery. Oh, Gordon, it's your Nana. Nana's here. Could you let me in? And it's just the whole barrage of people going in and killing them all.
I love it. It's great. Why not?
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that.
I love that.
So, anyway, and finally, what else is Callum teaching us this week?
Kermit the Frog would be really creepy if he had actual smooth frog-like skin.
Oh, don't ruin Kermit for me.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna. I knew straight away you'd be like, no. Oh, it'd be so weird if the Muppets were actually like real, the actual animal.
Oh, no.
There's a pig fucking going at it with a frog. And they orgasm for 30 minutes, don't they?
Something like that. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Kermit's just fucking like at the back of her, like, yeah. Just squealing for 30 minutes. And I was like, has she finished yet? Fucking hellfire. God, she'd be going for hours, huh? Oh, it'd be so odd,
What a
man.
disturbing
That'd be
thought.
so.
Oh,
It's
thank
so.
lovely and slimy.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, but
That's the noise he makes when he comes.
just a tiny little frog penis trying to get inside a pig. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? I feel a bit
Oh.
odd. I don't know.
I never thought I'd hear the phrase "tiny frog penis trying to get inside a pig." It's not a sentence.
Well, no, you wouldn't have done that because who would talk about that unless it's about the Muppets?
Well, yeah.
Oh, God. I feel a bit dirty. I feel like I need a shower. I might go suck some water out of a flannel. Oh, I feel much better now. Dirty bath water
Oh.
filtered through this cloth that's been around for decades.
That Dad used to clean his arsehole.
Yeah. Hang on, this is Kermit's cum rag. Oh!
That's the name of the show this week. Kermit's cum rag.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it is fucking not. Do I want to watch that? Absolutely fucking not. Sorry, Piper. Oh my God, share the show. It's called what? Sorry? No, don't share the show. Don't. No one wants to know about it. Nobody in their right mind would want to watch Kermit's fucking cum rag.
Let's be honest. There's a portion of the internet that probably very happily watch that.
Yeah. Jamie, why are we getting a lot of creepy followers, mate? There's people on the phone like trying to get on the show, like, can't. Oh, weird.
Sound like Miss Piggy.
Oh, bloody love Muppets, mate. Do you want to watch Muppets together later and jack off over the phone together? Not really. No, Kevin. Thank you. We've had this conversation. And it's disgusting.
Not really, Kevin. We've had this conversation.
Jesus Christ. I knew it were you. I bloody knew it were you.
Oh, fucking hell, that tickled me.
I swear Netflix just make up those documentaries just for the sake of it, just to try and be edgy. You know the one where the daughter got slagged off by her mum over messages and nobody found out who it was. But they interviewed the mum and and she's all like, "Oh, I love my daughter."
I think I know
Yeah.
what you mean, yeah.
Odd. Just odd. I swear it's making up to make it feel like it's a bit more like shock factor sort of thing.
They must hunt for these things. It's just like there's got to be some weird shit we can make a documentary about.
It is America, so
Well, yeah, it's the fair point.
no doubt there's going to be a fucking horror Muppets eventually at some point when Jim Henson loses the rights and they'll literally be like a real frog.
Oh, I really hope not.
Or be like an amalgamation of a frog and a pig as one whole being.
Oh, I'm still
Uh,
disturbed after that Pinocchio thing you showed me the other week. I don't want to think about that. Oh, fuck that movie.
Callum, mate, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much as always. We thoroughly appreciate some good treatings this week.
Very good treatment this week.
Kicking a woman to death because she was dressed as a goth.
2007. A young girl attacked simply for how she looked. Over 20 years later, people are still judging, still targeting, and it is still happening to this day.
Together, we can be the difference. Together, we can stamp out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere.
We just need to work together and keep on the good fight.
I did have something for this week, and annoyingly, it didn't turn out to be what I thought it was, so I'm a little bit disappointed.
Fake news?
It wasn't fake news, I just thought there was going to be more to it than there actually was. Have you heard about Korean Jesus? Not from 21st Jump Street.
I was going to say.
Don't
no.
bother Korean Jesus. He's too busy doing Korean shit.
Stop fucking with Korean Jesus. He ain't got time for your problems. He busy with Korean shit.
He don't want to hear about your problem. He busy doing Korean shit. That is one of my favourite lines. I forgot all about it.
I fucking love that film.
Oh.
No, basically in Korea, I think it was in Seoul, they were doing a Easter celebration. And they had like, Jesus is risen, and they lift him up on this crane. And the story was going out that Jesus just kept fucking going. So I thought there was a crane malfunction. I was like, this is going to be hilarious. No, this was the actual plan. They lift him up above the stage, and he's like the height of skyscrapers, just fucking flying around Seoul.
Is that an actual person?
It's an actual person. Just
Right.
doing fucking circles off this crane. Like, Jesus has risen and he's doing fucking donuts in the sky.
Doing fucking horizontal loop-de-loops.
Yeah, I don't know what their version of Jesus did, but
Right.
apparently he's a stunt guy.
Okay. Like he's on a roundabout, but massively high up. Yeah.
It's brilliant. The video you're watching is like, oh, he's still going. He's still going. I can just about see him. He's still fucking going. Like, I don't know what the plan was this. But in my head, I was like, oh, this must have been like a crane fault. This poor guy. Nope. No fault. This is the show.
I hope I get the holy sick. I'd like the holy vomit to hit me so that I might be blessed for the next year.
I've been vomited on by Jesus. Thank you.
It's so odd how people celebrate things.
Really is. I just didn't
And
expect.
who in their
Korean
right
Jesus
mind
to
is
be
like,
used.
fucking hell, love, it's been a pleasure. Like, I'm going to get swung round and fucking sent off into the stratosphere. I need to go and see the Artemis boys up by the moon. I'm going to go see the Artemis boys. So I think if I get enough projection and propeller on when they fucking swing, mate, they can throw me up and I'm gone. I'll be sorted.
It's one of the comments. Jesus is going to see the crew of the Artemis.
That was that one of the comments, is it?
That's actually one of the things for it.
What an insane...
So fucking weird. Really made me laugh.
Yeah. Well,
Just
there we
like-
are.
He hits the top of the stage. You think, oh, there you go, show over. Nope. Just still fucking going and going and
Are
going.
people get their binoculars out to see if they can still see it.
Jesus has risen and risen and risen and risen. Oh, he's fucking rising.
Now he's flying. What the fuck?
Turn into Super Jesus halfway up.
Yeah. Oh, it's good because Lex Luthor's coming, so it's about good time. That's good timing, that. Weird.
Oh, fucking love it. Anyway,
How are you?
I'm all right. I've actually tried to relax today, which isn't very like me, but I've actually attempted to do so today, so I'm all right.
Oh my God, are you feeling okay?
Probably not, no, but I actually sat down and played my game for a bit and stuff like
A bit of a
that.
fever cut. What have you been playing?
2K26.
How is it?
It's good. The story mode this year is very fucking slow though. Like normally I quite like playing it, but this year it's tedious. I'm like, come on. But graphics wise, gameplay wise, it's absolutely incredible. Like some of the people look just like them. It's quite scary
Yeah.
how much they look like them. But yeah, it's a really good game. It's just I'm trying to get through that story mode, and I'm like, come on, I've got to do it to unlock shit, but this is dull as dishwater. Just come on.
Don't suck dishwater, only bathwater.
Yeah, only about for don't
We'd
suck
never
a-
recommend. Yeah, don't start doing it out of the dishwasher. Fucking hell.
Don't suck a scrub daddy, whatever you do.
What's a scrub daddy?
It's those sponges that got like a smiley
Oh,
face.
right. I thought it was someone that bathed you that came over like, oh, who's your scrub daddy? Get them arms up, Mildred. Let's get in there. Your scrub daddy's here now. You know how like the old men have nurses? Yeah. I'd love that in a care home. So just rocked up and you're like, scrub daddy's here. Like, yes, David. I'm excited. I love it when Scrub Daddy Tuesday.
Never
It's
going to
my
be able to
favourite
look at a
part.
scrub
Wait,
daddy
this.
again.
Yeah, they literally just Bruce Almighty. The fucking their knife just comes straight off. Yeah. Scrub me, daddy.
Scrubby daddy.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm absolutely shattered. Like I said, I've just been away for the last couple of days in your hometown.
Treated you well.
Oh God, no. But I was at the college in Aston, so I stayed at the Premier Inn there. Really, like the people were awesome. The people I was with, fucking amazing. So got to see someone I used to work with. One of the girls who went there lives up the road, so I was like, sick. And then some of the people from Cardiff. So I actually knew people that knew people I knew.
Okay.
This is kind of crazy.
So,
I get about though, don't I? So to be honest, but yeah, it was good, man. So I'm absolutely. It's been a full on day, like a full on day. Like I literally did like a whole exam walkthrough.
fuck.
So I feel fucked.
I'm not surprised.
But I'm feeling better about it all. Like I'm feeling confident,
That's
like
good.
happy about it. Yeah. So, um, just bring it on now. It's one of those things where I did it. I was like, I just want to do this now. Like I'm sick of talking about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so
When
I'll
does it
get
all start properly?
the exam, as in the course or the exams.
I know your exams are in a couple of weeks, aren't they?
Exams 29th of May and 5th
Yeah.
of June, and that exam's not announced yet. The one I went for to this literally the last couple of days, and my course starts on the 1st of September. So, and then it's full on gung ho for 2.5 years.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. What I am excited for is I go down to 4 days a week working because one day's a study day and I get paid for it.
Nice. That's nice. Yeah.
Very happy about that. But still, yeah, I'm all right. I'm just very excited about my day off tomorrow, put it that way.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, very, very much looking forward to it. What have you been doing with yourself, my friend?
Not a massive amount. I've been Rihanna-ing, so I've been on earlies and up at 4 a.m. Yay.
Oh,
Yeah, not a fan of those.
that's disgusting. Move closer.
I'm not that far away from work anyway.
Can we just pick the hotel? The hotel. Can we just pick the hospital up and put it next door, please?
That'd be great. I have finished Survivor Series. I've completed. We are all done, so I'm on a wrestling break now.
Nice.
I've watched a couple of films. I watched Passion of the Christ for the first time in many,
Why?
many years. I don't know. I just had the urge to watch it.
Who's got an urge to watch that?
Basically, for some unknown reason, I keep getting Jesus shit in my TikTok feed. I don't know why.
Be busy with Jesus shit. Send him all the Jesus shit on TikTok.
It's like, did you know the crown of thorns lives here and all? Oh, this is where the shroud of Turin is. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I haven't clicked on anything for this, but it kept coming up. So I keep watching them because I'm like, it's actually quite interesting because I do find this stuff really fascinating. Like, I don't believe in God and all that stuff, but I find it fascinating. I don't
You
know
love
why.
fake news.
Yeah. But like history of religions and shit, I find it fascinating. So, and then after a while, I keep seeing these things. Like, do you know what? I want to watch Passion of the Christ. I haven't watched this film in fucking years. But by God, you have to pay attention because it's all in Aramaic. You got to read it. You got to read the subtitles for the whole film.
Oh God.
Yeah, I feel so sorry for the cast having to learn all that. But it's a hard watch. Have you ever watched it? It's a tough watch because they make it look exactly how it is in the story. Like that dude gets brutalized. I don't think anyone's ever referred to Jesus as that dude, but you know, it is a tough watch. Like I was watching it, Becky walked in, she just watched a little bit of it, and she was like, "I can't watch that anymore. That's just horrible." So it is a tough watch. But yeah, I watched that for the first time in ages. Great film. What's been doing? Went to go see the kids yesterday, which was nice. Didn't really do anything because one, Lena had been at school all day and didn't want to, and two, the weather was horrendous. It was hailing at one point, apparently. And obviously we've done an interview, which was absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to get that out there. And yeah, that's pretty much me. What about you? What you been up to?
Nice. So last Friday, me and Kelly went for coffee at Costa. Then we went to go to Longacres, which is the random garden centre with the blood taking place and the
Yes.
barbers. So we went there. But we didn't know there was four-way traffic lights. We got stuck in traffic for over an hour for a 5-minute journey.
What the fuck?
They were cutting trees, they're trimming trees back, so they put four-way traffic lights up. They just fucked everything. So it's like my
Oh,
day off, and I was like, I wanted to enjoy my day off, and now I've got to sit in traffic for over an hour. Um, so I did a bit of studying last Friday. I've been doing a lot of studying actually this past couple of weeks. This last week. Excuse me. I haven't even watched Dynasty yet
have you
because I've
still
been
watched it?
so nope. I've been so busy, and then last night I was at the hotel. I was like, "Oh, I watched that," and then I was like, I just felt knackered after the day, so I was like, "Oh, I'll read."
But
So I've been reading The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie. If anyone hasn't read it and likes fantasy books, oh my God, it's incredible. It's like a Game of Thrones, but a British twist, and it's just really funny. It's got really dark humor in it. It's really good. So I'm reading that at the moment. So I read that last night. I went to obviously came to Birmingham. I did my course for 2 days. So I just got back. We're recording this show. We did their wonderful interview on Tuesday night with David Bartholomew and Will Scar, which is out next week. Which I cannot wait for you all to hear. Like the one this week with Piper from Roman Candle. What else have I done? I worked on Sunday, so I saw Kelly Sunday night briefly. I was fucking shattered though. So that's literally it, my friend. Like I've really not been. I've just been so busy studying
yeah,
lectures, writing my flashcards up that are still on my wall, like my notes. I've just been doing like so much stuff like that. I've not really had whole time for much, to be honest. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. But I don't think there is. I think I'm just looking forward to a day off tomorrow.
yeah, I can't say I blame you. I think that's why I've not done a fat lot because after work, being up since 4 o'clock, by the evening, I'm fucked up. I went to bed at 9:45 one of the nights. I was just so fucking tired.
Yeah,
But there we
can't
go.
say I blame you.
Got another weekend of them ahead of me. Hey.
Let's raise the roof. Let's raise the roof.
If we're all caught
Yeah,
up.
we are, Jamie. What's your single of the week?
My single of the week this week is the legendary Evanescence, who are back with their brand new single, Who Will You Follow? This is a really fucking good song. Like, Amy's voice sounds just as good as it did back in the day. Like, really fucking good. But this was a tough one this week.
You don't lose your voice just for getting older.
I know, but a lot of people's voice changed, doesn't it, over years? Especially that was what, 20, 24 years ago? 25 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell. Like, some people's voices change a lot during that time, especially that type of singing. Nah,
What, Vince
so-
Neil?
But no. Fucking all. But no, absolutely incredible. But this week was tough. I narrowed it down to 6, and then I had to pick from the 6. And yeah, it was tough. So over on my list, the new Dead Pony song, a new Halo Scene song, Any Given Day, who I'd never heard of before but stumbled upon, really good. Lord of the Lost new song's really good. Rob Zombie's new song's really good, very punky. Like, really fucking good songs out this week. It was tough. But in the end, I went with Evanescence with Who Will You Follow?
Well, as you know, Jamie, I didn't send you one
You didn't actually. I looked
because I
earlier.
still haven't picked. Like, I'm sat here looking and I'm like, I just don't know. Because, like you said, it was so hard.
Yeah.
Like, even now I'm looking at it going like, I am, however, gonna take Marta by Echo with Roy Rodriguez from Dayseeker because that song is insanely good.
Why don't you take these words and make me into something?
I'll be really honest though, I didn't want to pick one because it's too much. You've got Say So, brand new single by Archers. You've got Unknown, the brand new single by Fire from the Gods. You've got Agnosia for the new single by The Narrator. You've got Children of Light featuring Max Cavalera by Atreyu and Soulfly, of course. You've got Never Enough by Waves Like Walls with Downpour featuring Downpour. So good. Heaven Sent by The Amity Affliction. Phenomenal track. The one that really got me this week, though, was Love Letter by Malfoy as well. Beautiful song. Really bloody lovely. It was between that Downpour, well, it's between all of the ones I've just mentioned. But just because I love him and I really like Rory's voice from Dayseeker, I'm taking Marta by Echo featuring Roy Rodriguez from Dayseeker because it's just wonderful. Just he's gonna blow up Echo. He's well, he already is pretty
Yeah.
much. He's going to the fucking moon. Um, like Jamie said, I just couldn't pick.
It was so hard. I had others on my list, and I was like knocking them off. I was trying to narrow it down. I can't figure out what else was on there now. The Trey one was on there. The new Kid Bookie song was on there, but I crossed that. Yeah, hard week. A very, very tough week. And I've seen a few bands this week been like announcing new songs. I'm like, oh, it's going to be another tough week, isn't it?
I think we're going to have that quite a bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I do think so.
But still, Jamie,
Yes, sir.
it's time for Tom's Journal.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for Tom's Journal.
Jamie, I cannot believe that people are still struggling with basic Zoom etiquette. Remember, mute yourself when not speaking. Okay?
Okay.
Use raise hand to avoid interruption in groups. Make sure that your cat is in view. All right? And don't forget to tell me your cat's name. Oh, and please tell your cat I love them.
When you think about the amount of guests who we've met their pets because they're just walking on screen, it makes sense.
They love sitting on keyboards and stuff, don't they, cats?
Yeah. I'm never
It's odd.
Who was it whose cat's arsehole we got to see?
Adam Gubman.
That was it.
Yeah. When he was just like, oh, my cat's in his own asshole. Yeah, that was so funny. And then he turned it around, show was like, that dude.
Well, good, thanks.
I would be a terrible couples therapist because I'd be sitting there and going, have you ever considered breaking up?
I've often wondered this: how many people are in couples therapy? The therapist just wants to go, "Why are you two fucking together? You're awful."
Yeah.
Just break up.
They can't, though, can they?
No.
It's my first day as a bartender. Customer. I'll have a martini, please. Dry. Me staring at all the liquid ingredients. Right. Well, I don't really know how to tell you this.
I've never understood that ever in my life. How do you make a dry drink? I don't get it. I just don't get it.
The lead singer of the Charlatans posted this, and it really made me laugh. I forgot I was on a phone call about council tax. Them. So what band are you in? Me. The Charlatans. Them. No, your council tax band. Oh, so good.
That's fucking superb.
Oh, so good.
I like that one.
Witch using her broom for just sweeping. So, did we give up on our dreams? Wizard using his pointy hat as a piping bag for cupcake icing. Yep.
I did not see the wizard bit coming. That was great.
Oh, so good. Oh, this really made me laugh. I completely forgot to switch out my son's tooth and leave money last night. So instead of breaking the charade, I spent 90 minutes explaining to him that tooth fairies are federal employees and there's currently a government shutdown. Oh.
Oh,
Did you like that one, Joe?
I did like that one. I like that a lot. I remember when we did that with Olivia, we completely forgot to switch it out. And if memory serves, I had to sneak in her room after her alarm had gone off and just sort of like retrieve and leave the coin. She was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Just giving you a cuddle, darling." Fucking nightmare.
Poor behaviour.
Ah, what can I
If you'd
say?
lied to her. But anyway. Wolf. Little pig, let me in. Pig, not by the hair of my chinny chin. Wolf. Oh, all right. Well, you've kind of taken this to a weird place right now.
never understood that. The hair on my chinny chin.
This is going to be an audience participation, I feel. Okay.
Okay.
Remember about 3 weeks ago, I texted you and said, I think I've got you another audience participation, but I'll tell you once it's in the journal. Right.
Yes.
It's now here. It's in the journal. Okay. But we need to maybe word it a bit better because this gives you a selection of answers.
Okay.
Okay. You have the choice to be one of these, but each has a consequence.
Oh, okay.
Okay. A ghost, but you haunt a time loop. A vampire, but you're vegan. A werewolf, but you can't shift. A fairy, but you can't fly. A merperson, but you can't breathe underwater. A dragon, but you can't breathe fire. A centaur, but you're allergic to horses. Or a unicorn, but you belong to a 5-year-old bratty girl.
The last one's the worst. That's
Hands down.
the biggest punishment of them all. The last
But
one.
surely being a merperson that can't breathe underwater would be fucking shit because you have a fin. You can't walk on land.
You'd be fucked.
That's probably the worst one for me.
I think the best one is probably the dragon but can't breathe fire because you could do so much other shit as a dragon. It's fine. You know, there's ways around it.
Exactly.
But yeah, unicorn is definitely the worst one. Fuck that. No.
I've started writing a letter to Santa now because I don't want to seem like one of those friends that only reaches out when I want something.
Wait, no kids ever turn around and go, can I write a letter to Santa halfway through the year? Just check in, see how he's doing. Selfish little bastards.
I know, right? I've got 2 more for you. The last one's going to disappoint you so much.
Oh, God.
But it just really made me laugh. Me. I can have any historical figure. Wizard. Yep, that's right. Later at dinner. Beethoven. You seem kind of disappointed. Me hiding dog treats. Yeah, it's absolutely fine.
I mean, I'd rather have the dog than the musician.
To be fair, yeah.
100%. That dog was fucking adorable. I need to show Olivia that film.
Has she not seen it?
No.
Doesn't he go missing? And he finds his way back home? Isn't there quite a lot of stories like that?
I think that's Homeward Bound, but Beethoven, he does get kidnapped.
Does he?
Yeah, and they try and rescue him at the end.
I can't remember. There's so many of those films. It's fucking crazy.
There's loads of those films from the 90s. Hey, it's an animal of the week.
And finally, and this is probably a bit of a barrel scraper, but the stupidity of it really made me laugh. What TV show had a perfect pilot? I'll start. Lost. A perfect pilot would land the plane.
Oh. I mean, that is fucking great. I can't even deny it. That is fucking superb.
Was another edition of Tom's Journal.
I can't deny that was absolutely incredible.
What can I say, mate? Only deliver the best for you.
No, I appreciate you.
Not at all. I got you.
Fuck's sake. Mama, Mr. Mr. Stevens, Mr. Stevens.
Oh, it's Virtual Sanity. You got it from earlier. Yeah. That took me a second. That's why I started singing it. I was like, I know this song. Okay. Well, Jamie, let's participate in your challenge and answer all your questions. I fucking ruined it. And watch you walk away and answer your questions and never knowing how to answer. And I see when I look at you that all you want is to conduct this survey so we can shut the fuck up and stop singing.
What song was that? I know that.
What hurts the most?
Who's that by?
I could take the rain on the roof of this empty house. I don't know.
Probably know if I heard
Cascada covered it.
Oh, okay.
Let me find out now. You're asking. Fucking hell. Mark Wills.
No idea who that is.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Rascal Flatts.
Oh, didn't they? They did the song for Cars, didn't they?
It's a song written by American songwriter Jeffrey Steele and English songwriter Steve Robson. Originally recorded by country artist Mark Wills in 2003, and then has been fucked tons of covers.
I probably know one of the
yeah.
covers. It's already earned participation time, so come and answer my questions. Will you want lots of answers? So come and answer them for me, and so I can read them out on the show. I can read them out for you.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I thought it went up a bit more at the end, but still. Now come on and answer Jamie's fucking questions before I punch you in the gooch. And now we need to succeed and give him his answers before he rubs shit on you.
I won't do that, don't worry.
Oh, you fucking would.
Jamie's audience participation time. Oh!
This week I said, people always ask, what's your favourite song of all time? Well, I want to turn that on its head. And this week I am asking, what is your least favourite song of all time? What song makes you just skip it immediately? But I do want to preface this as saying, I'm not saying songs are shit. I refuse to call any song shit. It might not be your taste, but it doesn't mean it's shit. But what is the one song you fucking can't stand?
I mean, I know it's in the answers. There's the songs that are massively overplayed at clubs, and you're just like, oh my god, I can't deal with this. So Mr. Brightside's obviously in there.
Yeah.
But I can't listen to System of a Down much because my brother played them so much when I was growing up. Just does my head in.
I can't listen to Chop Suey anymore. I've just heard it so many times.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like there's songs like like songs like that. So like you say, the songs aren't terrible, they're not awful. It's just after a while I'm like, oh my god, I can't deal with this anymore.
No, and it's always long songs as well. Like, come on. Just fucking get it over with.
So yeah, I wouldn't say I really hate anything. There's just songs where like Manson I'm not a fan of.
Fair.
So yeah, anything by Manson really.
I have two for this. One is Platinum Blonde by Blondie because her voice just drives me insane for it. But when I was growing up, my mum's partner at the time used to play it all the fucking time in the car. And it used to drive me mad. So that, you know, when a voice just goes right through you. One of them. And on top of that, for the same reason, the voice goes through me, is Love Fool by the Cardigans. I will literally punch a hole through a wall to not hear that song. It is the worst thing. Just that chorus, it just goes through me. It just sets fire to something in my brain that just, I got to get away from it. Just, love me, love. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, that song, really fucking hate it.
I feel that's a bit of an overreaction personally, but okay.
I don't know what it is. It just really just drives me mad. I can't explain it. Anyway, let's get
So would your literal idea, your idea of a literal hell then be in a room full of Furbies with that song on repeat?
I might have just thrown up in my mouth over the idea of that idea. That is literal hell.
That's your literal hell, yeah.
Yeah, that is my idea of hell.
And you can't tell any of the Furbies off, and they need feeding all the time, like literally.
Please stop. Please stop. Audience answers. Saskia Turner Edwards says Tiptoe Through the Tulips by Tiny Tim. It is an incredibly annoying song, but it will get stuck in my head. Tiptoe through the window. You know that song? Oh, nope. Truly awful. Dr. Sweden, great name, says the Macarena.
Really?
You can't hate the Macarena.
You can hate the Christmas Macarena.
that is easily done.
Joy to the world. Joy to... Like, weird. Yeah.
Oh, very odd. Connor Flynn, for me, it has to be Your Sex Is On Fire.
Yeah, that's another one of overplayed club songs, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's another one I've just got overplayed so much. Stealth Beard, just Coldplay. I suffer with depression enough.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I can get on board with that.
Yeah, fair.
Coldplay eating their fucking bounties.
I enjoyed the first album. After that, nope. Jude from Acid Age, The Trooper by Iron Maiden. That surprised me. It's a great song. Okay. Rosie Rowlands, Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. It literally fills me with hate.
Really?
It's a great song. But there we are. We all have tastes. Dina Payne, Anything by Coldplay.
Yeah.
They get some hate in this. Linda Farron, Proclaimers, The 500 Miles. I fucking detest that song. Oh no, we've offended the Scottish.
Who was that?
Linda Farron.
Go on, play in the sea. I'm joking. Don't do that.
Adam Lancaster. I don't really hate any song, but if I hear anything by Nicki Minaj, it gets turned straight off. Fair.
Yeah.
Bethany Nichols, The Spice Girls, any songs, it's just like kryptonite to me. It's just rude, Bethany. Just rude. Adrian Parsons, my father-in-law's getting involved. Gold by Spandau Ballet. I had no idea he hated this song. I'm gonna have to take advantage of this. Ollie Nightingale, this one is surprised me. Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. I can't stand it. I didn't think anyone hated that song. Lena Westwood, Liv Morgan's new song Trouble. Understandable. Have you heard this? It is so bad. Like, you expect it to be bad because the rest of us released the song randomly. But just triple and quadruple your expectations of how bad it's going to be.
Trouble, that's me. Cherry lips.
It's fucking awful. Cat Finch, Hotel California by the Eagles.
No, Cat. That's one of my dad's favourite songs, that is.
Some of these.
For me, for like my family, that's quite an iconic track. So that's like, oh.
There's some real shockers in here, including Janet Bowen, Anything by Queen. Who hates Queen?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not massively excited about that there, so I feel her. I feel her.
Fair enough. Becky Westwood, the wife, Anything by Ellie Goulding, and that Call Me Maybe song. Ugh. Her hatred for Ellie Goulding is quite surprising.
Random, though.
Ethan Vega, that Hey Ya song, the chorus gets viciously stuck in my head to the point it makes me angry.
Outcast, yeah, nice.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. If it just gets stuck in your head for days on days, I can understand why it's really fucking annoying. Alex Graham, Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry can get in the fucking bin.
I love that song.
It's an incredible song. What is wrong with you? Fucking unbelievable. Jay Harris, Mr. Brightside, I can't stand it. Overplayed. Drivel, yes. Darren Stevens. This is not an answer I expected on this. Jedward.
Yeah, that's my dad. It's just, yeah. He hates him.
Apparently so. Just the way it just says, just another annoying set of Muppets who can't sing. just like Beep and Beep, or as you call them, Anton Deck. Fucking brilliant. Matthew Malpass, happy birthday every year without fail as I creep closer to the grave. Kelly Cleaton, everybody will come for me for this, but Paramore misery business. See, that I'm not going to come for you because it's in that category of I've heard it so many times.
She fucking hates Paramore, though. Just anything by them.
Oh, Paramore does great songs. But yeah, that I've just heard way too many fucking times. Helen Barrett, Anything by the Smiths. Leave the Smiths alone. I like the Smiths.
Isn't Morrissey like a massive Trump supporter now?
Is he?
I'm pretty
sure. It wouldn't surprise me. He's a complete fucking prick.
Yeah, so, I'm pretty sure he's a Trump supporter now. I'm pretty sure all of his lyrics are. What was I watching or something where they talk about how separating the art from the artist, and he's one of them.
Yeah, you definitely have to with Morrissey. He's a fucking knobhead. He kicked someone out of his gig for eating a ham sandwich. He's an idiot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a Trump supporter now.
That doesn't surprise me. Right, I'll give you a couple more. Nechev, in possibly one of the most controversial answers, says, I grew up back in the day. This song was everywhere. TV, radio, parties, you name it. It was too much. Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Oh.
That's a controversial answer, that is, if ever I heard one. You can't hate Thriller. Jesus.
We can hate Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, why not? Especially Korean one. He won't stop fucking flying. And last but not least, it is the wonderful Graham Arnold who says, Bad Day by Daniel Powter. My day gets worse every time I listen to that shit.
Because you've had a bad
Bad
day.
day.
You're taking one down.
Fucking tune. That's a great song.
Thank you to everyone that participated in Jamie's challenge this week. Thank you so much. We massively appreciate every last single one of you. But if you enjoyed Jamie's participation challenge, Tom's John Callum Streetchan's interview, and all that other bit, then you enjoy the other 211 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast, wherever you get your podcast, whether it be Spotify, Google, Apple, Heart FM, everywhere else, Dungeons and Dragons, we're everywhere. But what I want you to do is come and follow us on all social media at TCO Pod. There'll be Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Threads, all the good places, not on that X, because X definitely ain't gonna give it to you. And we need you to subscribe to us on the YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast. Make sure you hit the bell to get notified of your videos released, and comment to your heart's content. That is all social media, all of it, bar fucking, is it DMX that sang that song?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was the game for some reason. Just don't go on X. Go everywhere else at TCO Pod, and subscribe to us on YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast. Isn't that right, Jamie?
It is absolutely correct. Before we get out of here, I want to say a massive thank you to a few of our friends. First off, I want to say a massive thank you to the wonderfully, beautifully talented Mr. Braden Barry. Go check out all his incredible creative wares. You can check out his Amber Forest podcast here on YouTube with Dustin Gill. Go check out his incredible merch store, Anxious Ghost. Go check out his upcoming horror anthology, Farlight Movie. Go check that out on Instagram. The blooper reel is, forgot the word then. The blooper reel is absolutely fantastic. Go check it out. It's really funny to watch, and you can just see how beautiful this film's going to look from that alone. And of course, go check out all of Braden's incredible music under Say We Can Fly on Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your music from. And of course, we have to say a massive thank you to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. They are stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere, and I mean everywhere. This is not a UK issue, it's a global issue where people of the alternative community are being treated differently simply because of the music they listen to and the way they dress. You should not be afraid to just simply be yourself out in this world, and to be treated differently for it is absolutely ridiculous and should never happen. If you're not familiar with Sophie's story, please head on over to sophielancasterfoundation.com. Familiarize yourself with that story, share it out with the world, because the more eyes and ears we have on this incredible foundation, the more we can do to help. If you are one of those people who checked out our new advert we've just put onto this week's edition, and we posted it on social media and gave it a lot of love, we had some great reaction to it on TikTok. Thank you ever so much. We're very proud of our affiliation with this incredible foundation. And last but not least, a massive thank you to this handsome bastard right there.
Appreciate it, my friend. Seconded this. I cement what you just said about the new advert. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it, and it's now a lot earlier in the show. So yeah, hopefully you want to thank you for all the love and support that we've had over the social media for it as well. Please make sure you go and give them as much money as possible, as much love as possible, or just scream and shout their name from the rooftops. That's what I would do. But yes, another wonderful addition to the bag, James.
Another wonderful addition indeed.
Piper, thank you so much we had so much fun talking to you. It was a lot of fun. Everybody go and check out Roman Candle. Please pre-save their brand new debut album, Unadulterated, out on the 24th of April. Maybe wherever you get your music from, whatever streaming platform you use, make sure you give them all the love, and check out Roman Candle, because they're going to be massive. You can just tell. Yeah. And as for this week, we're going to see you all next week for the Chronicles of David Bartholomew and Will Scar.
Goodbye, everybody.
Ta-ta. Bye.